Well, Pakistan's treachery continuing along the international border, but India sending out a stern message. Defence Minister Arun Jaitley making it clear that India will retaliate to Pakistan's unprovoked firing. Jaitley also saying that if Pakistan does not end its aggression, the cost of their adventurism will be unaffordable.
There have been a series of ceasefire violations, all unprovoked, by Pakistan. These have mostly been on the international border, and some have been at the line of control also. The international border has never been an issue at all. And most of these violations are occurring at the IB. India is a responsible state. It's never an aggressor, but at the same time, it has a paramount duty to defend its people and its territory. Our armed forces, particularly the Army and the BSF in this case, have only one option, that is to respond adequately and defend our territory and our people. Our forces have been doing a commendable job in the face of these unprovoked acts of aggression by Pakistan. Pakistan in these attacks has clearly been the aggressor, but it must realize that our deterrence will be credible. If Pakistan persists with this adventurism, our forces will make the cost of this adventurism unaffordable.
That was the Defence Minister, and along with his stern warning to Pakistan, the armed forces also retaliating in an extremely strong manner.
Firing is intended to be provide a cover for infiltration. जब से फ्लड आए हैं, तब से कल तक एक बड़ी संख्या में आतंकवादी वहां पर मारे गए हैं और बहुत बड़ी संख्या में मारे गए हैं. इसका मतलब इन्फिल्ट्रेशन इतनी ज्यादा वो करवा रहे थे. So there is a connection between firing and infiltration. It was also an effort by Pakistan to precipitate tension where none existed.
हमारे सेना और बीएसएफ के जवान इसका माकूल जवाब दे रहे हैं, और जो भी हमारे बीएसएफ और सेना के जवान इस समय परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं या जिस तरीके से जवाब दे रहे हैं, उससे हम लोग पूरी तरह से संतुष्ट हैं. और हमारी सरकार देशवासियों को आश्वस्त करना चाहती है कि हम देश का मस्तक किसी भी सूरत में झुकने नहीं देंगे.
So how do you respond to whatever Defence Minister has said as far as the ceasefire violations on LOC is concerned?
Well, finally, Mr. Jaitley, who is holding defence portfolio as an additional charge, has spoken. We know that he has been unwell. But the Prime Minister and the government have been absent during this critical period. Whether it is by design or default, only Shri Narendra Modi can tell the country. He has been busy, restlessly campaigning, trying to win the elections and also pretending to be the chief minister for every state, the future chief minister in Maharashtra, in Haryana.
Now, after the provocation, a shameless Pakistan is now daring India. Pakistan's Foreign Office claiming that adventurism will cost India as well. The Foreign Office spokesperson also adding that they are capable of retaliating.
I can say that we haven't started it. This unprovoked firing started from the to the western boundary. It has gone up to Kashmir now, and a large number of Pakistanis have been killed, civilians, and we also know how to defend ourselves, and cost of this adventurism can be high for India.
Well, essentially this is not leading anywhere. Is there an initiative from either parts to, end this kind of firing, to have talks at the highest level perhaps?
Yeah, if you have seen the statement that advisor on national security and foreign affairs issues, he said, he talked about the channel that was resolving this matter. Number one, established contact with India has told them that it is unacceptable, it is becoming unacceptable. And what's the response? Nothing. Doesn't want to hold flags.
Mr. Asleem, are you surprised as the choice of words by the Indian Defence Minister is extremely strong? We haven't heard this kind of a statement coming from Defence Minister, calling it unprovoked aggression and saying that the cost of adventurism will be unaffordable. He's made it clear what the intent is.
Well, I don't understand. We haven't really figured out what the problem is with India. Why they have started this, why they are raising the ante. But we should realize that anyone who says that the cost would be high for is living on cuckoo land. So cost will be high for both sides.
Well, Shinjoy Chaudhary is reporting on this. Shinjoy, seldom have we seen the defence minister of the country issue such a strong warning, and the usage of words also shows that India is unlikely to do anything to de-escalate the situation unless Pakistan stops firing.
Well, stopping the firing is part of the issue. Yes, stopping of firing is important. But what we have heard from our very highly placed sources yesterday is that 2 or 3 things really have to happen. First, the firing has to stop. Secondly, and very importantly, all the people who've been displaced on the line of control have to come back. And thirdly, the tension along the line of control, and yes, the international border has to come down. So these are the 3 points that have been made, because India believes that regardless of what anybody else says, that this has been a deliberate provocation for really 3 reasons. The use of heavy military equipment, 2, the targeting of civilians, and 3, the firing along the international border. Now, this has been unprovoked. I mean, this has also had serious repercussions, because even Pakistan has not done all this before, which basically means that very clearly Pakistan has to stop all this. Otherwise, India will continue to take hard measures. That is clearly what Arun Jaitley has said today.